wish I was. modal here. So basically we were trying to go through and make it more generic because we wanted to add it in the playlist view as well as the song list view, because they're the same modal, they just have different inputs. So we were playing around with that last stream, which I think was last Friday maybe, or Thursday. And so we're going to continue on with that, hopefully get that finished. We have one PR open by our very own Roars at Beards. We're going to take a look at that PR after we finish up this feature, or this section, I guess. So stay tuned. We might not get to it this stream, but maybe in the next couple streams we'll get around to doing it. So if you have, this is the one thing I wanted to bring up. If you have any suggestions, any, I don't know, you got any things that you want to change, you should open a PR. You should do it. Yeah, you should just do it and add it in there. We'll review it on stream, get it merged in. This is a project for me. It's a project for you. It's a fun project for everybody, honestly. So consider it, contribute, and let's do it. So Roars is a major contributor now. Obviously. Anyone who contributes is a major contributor now. Don't you know that? Jeez. Will this app work on Windows Phone? Of course it will. I mean, is that even a question? Please. Hey, Ash, welcome. Welcome back. So, yeah, let's run this and see where we left off, because I honestly don't remember too much. Like, I think I looked over the code a little bit before the stream started, and I kind of got the gist of where we were. There we go. I like that. Roars, that works too. I was thinking also maybe this week or sometime next week, let's just switch over to GitHub fully, like GitHub issues and all that. Trello is kind of annoying when we're doing everything in GitHub. What? Why do you call me a Microsoft shill, man? Come on. I mean, Microsoft is coming out with a new phone. It just runs on Android. So technically, yeah, Microsoft phone will work. No, yeah, you have to contribute something. Come on now. Minor version bumps? Oh, got him. Hey, even if you contribute to the README, you're considered a major contributor. That's all I gotta say. So if you're like, yo, Yag was here, or like, DK, I'm a cool guy, was here, you contributed. Doesn't mean I'm gonna approve it, but you contributed. Oh my god. Alright, so we go in here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, so we do have something. I forgot. Nice, dude. Let's freaking go. Hell yeah. All right. So we just need to, I think the first step is to start with adding some state stuff so we can actually capture what we're typing. Then we're going to have to add a button. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah. I'll have to add a button. And then from there, yeah. Some stuff like that. Is a tablet that can make a phone call? Well, it's advertised as a phone, so migrate to GitHub and I'll totally try to contribute. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Just to add issues there. I think it'll be easier to keep track of. Hey, Abram, welcome in. Ew, states. Ew. It. But they're so good. So much state. Okay, so we have this thing called an add song modal. Add song modal has our input modal. Currently, right now, all we're doing is passing in a title to this guy. And I kept this here, I think, just for fun. I don't remember why I kept that there. And then we have this thing called a song link. Cool placeholder text for some stylings. All right. And then, okay, we need an on change event here. So where's our add song modal being shown? That's going to be coming up from our songs list, right? We're navigating to that. So at that point, we need to pass in, we're going to need to handle the creation over here, or the addition, right? So what we should do is we should hold the text state here within our song modal, and then when we select like save or whatever, our create button, that's when we'll run the actual method over here. So let's put a comment here. Add button for creating, or add action button, and then action should come from song list view. Yeah, makes sense. I'm considering to add an issue. App is not working yet. No, immediately chopped out. We won't service that issue. Close for expected behavior. I love it. You think it's good to start JavaScript as a first language? I would say so. JavaScript's a pretty solid language to learn. I mean, excuse me. The only thing about JavaScript is that you don't get a lot of the like the OOP dynamic stuff of other languages, such as like Java and C# and C++. Like, you don't get to learn a lot of how objects really work. Instead of this just kind of like it's magical and JavaScript can be whatever it wants to be type deal. Where's the deep link part of the app? What you mean? What you mean? Like, where does it deep link into the song? All right, so let's start with creating these things. This is song link, and then add song. What did I call it in the other modal? Oh, set. That's what it was. Set song link. So we use state, and we just do an empty string like that, right? And then we have const song comment, set song comment, use state, blah. Nice. I mean, does it take a long time to build an app with it like you're doing now? Oh, I mean, I think it's all relative on your skill and like what you're trying to build. But I mean, I think, all right, in reality, we stream probably about 1 hour 45 minutes to 2.5 hours, depending on the stream, right? And it's been 34 days. So 34 times, let's say 2 hours. What, that's 64 hours that we've worked on this project. Like, I guess it's definitely been longer than I would have wanted to. Oh, yes, also the design. Yeah, I forgot about that. It's not just like 64 hours of straight coding. We've done a lot of design work, a lot of follow-up work. So maybe like what, an hour of coding, if that, per stream? Designed. I mean, come on. Grüvee's looking pretty groovy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's looking pretty good. Oh, man. Hey, Evgen, get out of here, man. Stop. Stop. Get out. Get out. Have you seen Evgen's home screen? I haven't. I have not. What? He redesigned it and you didn't show it to me? Jesus. What a savage, man. Hey, silly, welcome. I also fixed your navigation. If it's not the streamer that never streams. Hello. Yo, yeah, you right. You right. Can you take a look at issue number 7? Wait, are there already issues in GitHub? I don't even see these things. Grüvee. There are. Oh my god. Not able to create wiki. Okay, so we actually got issues. All right, good. Good. Yeah, the music does keep cutting out. Hold on now. Marble P. You can add the song back again, and I'll skip to it. I don't know why it was cutting out. Sorry about that. Okay, so we added song comment, blah blah blah. Cool, saved it. So I want to make sure we add stuff and we're not having any issues. It's good. Okay. Sweet. I think we can put it in chat one more time so I can grab it over here on this end. I'm gonna post it one more time there. Thank you. All right, let's see it. Ooh. Why can't I make this smaller? What the fuck? There it is. Dude, that's not... Wait a minute. You're using the project, right? Let's go, dude. I love it. Yeah. Did you change the background color? I like it. It's like a dark blue. Let's get Grüvee. I like it, man. Looking sick. I like it. Very, very nice. I love the buttons too. I'm nervous though, guys, because I think we're gonna have to do something different with the buttons, considering that like there's like 4 or 5 different services that we can do for music. So we're gonna have to figure out a different type of, you know, we're gonna have to do some different sort of button stacking method there. Dude, that looks sick, man. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, I needed to do the navigation stuff. Yeah, you think maybe just like a row of icons or something? I don't know. You're right. People do recognize their providers. No problemo. All right, so here's the create playlist button. So this is a thing that we need to actually make more generic. So if we did input modal and common, and then I think we can call it like create item button. Oh, add item button. Wait a minute. I already had it? I did. No. No, this is wrong. This is add item button. Yeah. This is actually a bad name for this, I believe. Add item button. This is more like navigate to modal button. I know, the auth screen is definitely really sad. Yo, what's up, Tim? Team Live Coders High Five. Woo! Hell yeah. High five, dude. I can't even write our team right. Hey, that's alright. Welcome in, man. What's going on? Thanks for the high five. Yeah. I'm going to be in typo hell forever. You're on the team though? Bro, what do you mean? I've always been on Live Coders since day one. Oh, I mean, Enoch. Yeah, Enoch, feels bad, man. Cove my life. So, okay, I'm thinking we might want to change the name of this thing. Because this is add item button. Technically, that's what I want to use. I want to do maybe... show modal button. Or wait a minute. Maybe actually we'll call it create item action button. something like that. And then we can do new file, create item, action button.js, and then here index.js. And how do we do this thing? We just import the thing. Yeah. Import create item button, create item action button from that thing, export default, create item action button. Okay. And then here we'll also need to do a create item action button dot style dot js. All right, now we in business. You don't know my employer? That's right, I don't. Oh, really? How'd you know I was gonna try to track your IP? How did you know this? Yeah, so we're gonna start by creating this guy here. So default, create item action button. Bring in some of these things. Just the beginning of it, right? Boom. I think you might have a long time ago, but I don't remember it. Okay, and so add playlist modal, see ya. Add item button, see ya. And so the one thing I want to make sure I do here is I'm going to grab the playlist button. Create playlist button here. And so pretty much it's this is what we're looking for. Right? So if we do a return, do that thing there, do that thing there. We need touchable opacity. Don't need that. I don't think we're gonna need that. That we're not gonna need. Dimensions probably will not need. Okay. So we have this thing. Oh, right. We need the disabled state passed in with that as well. 9% of being a dev is ghoul. Yeah. Very valid statement. Excuse me. Okay. And then we're going to need a call it title, I guess. That's actually going to go here. And then we have this on-press event. So we'll call that the create action, like we're calling it here. And then we're going to need to pass in the let's do title, disabled, and then create action. Why don't you connect with me on LinkedIn? I mean, it depends on your profile, you know? Depends on your profile. All right, and so the next thing is just styles. And so we're gonna be grabbing that from just gonna copy this, basically do that. And then we're just going to do import. Oh, whoa. Off-screen buffering? Nah, don't need that. Here we go. Plus, stalking is only stalking if you don't reveal yourself. That's very true. Or it's research. Yeah, that's the way you can swing it. What? Man, that sounds like some commitment, DK. What's up, Balky? Welcome in. Okay, so the styles we need for this then are going to be over here. Wait, what? Export default. Without that. Okay, okay. I think we're almost in business here. So now let's take our create item action button, go to our input modal. Here we're going to do create item action button, self-closing. Then we also need to import create item action button from sure, that's fine. If I have SCA3 and SCA4, how can I make a raid with them? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not very well versed in that world. Damn, there you go. Enoch's got it for you. Grüvee components. Components. Yeah, there we go. Common. And then we have create item action button. What did I miss? Components. Did I spell it right? Components. Yeah. Then in common, then create item action button. Oh, should occur before. Gotcha. All right, so then we have our create item action button. Our title will be oh snap, we got to pass in, I guess, title, and then we have button title. We're gonna have to pass in here as well. Oh, or does it make sense? No, I think it's good. I think it's good. button title. Is it add? Add. Oh, no comma. Man, the one time that I thought I needed a comma, didn't need it. So life goes on, life goes on. All right. So we added input button. Okay, cool. And now we should have this create action button there. I think we're good. So let's go ahead and rebuild the bundle real quick. Can we get a first try, folks? Can we get a first try for this button to pop up? Any takers? Any takers on this first try? Oh God. Dude, I need to get a new freaking SSD so bad. I want to get an M.2 drive actually for my desktop. We need a command that posts the clip. Not worth it? But what about like really compared to just a different SSD? That's a really good point, Royce. We really should do that. But here we go. First try, button should show up. When I click this button, we should have our input as well as a add button on the bottom. You ready? I'm scared. Here we go. Do you see it there? Do you see it there? It's right there. That's a first try. That's a first try for sure. I mean, it's not perfectly aligned, but that's totally a first try. Told you. Told you we were going to do the first try. And it works in everything. Well, I mean, I can tap it. Oh, very nice. Demonizer27, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixologic team, my friend. Glad to have you here. Heck yeah, dude. It's actually sick. So with that said, now we're going to need to add a, let's get this out of here, that out of here, that out of here. So in our songless view, this is where we're going to need to... Oh, am I not using this anymore? Sweet. Let's get rid of this crap. Oh, this is what we're going to need to use. Yeah. Hey, Juan, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixologic team. Glad to have you here. Appreciate you being here. Hey, there we go. Thanks, Royce. Oh, that fucking clip. Feels bad, man. That's all I gotta say. All I gotta say. Okay, cool. So now what we can do is we'll go ahead and say add song action can go here. And what we'll need to do is pass in our song. And then it's literally just doing a set song. Oh. I just realized something. Well, shit. We gotta grab, we gotta create like an actual song object here, right? And this song object needs to have, all needs to come from the link. So how do we get the song based on a link? We probably have to, there has to be some sort of like metadata or something, right? We gotta look at. I didn't even think about that. It didn't even cross my mind. Okay, so really it's song link. Get some song data. Create song object. Add to the list. So we should put like some real links in here then. And let's look up how to do that. That's actually pretty good thought, Enoch. I like that. Hey, McMine, welcome in. But anyways, so even here, add song action, we're gonna pass that right here. So add song, and what did we call this? We didn't call it anything, so we'll just call this create or add song action. And so here we just pass that right there. We'll pass that action along. Add song actions in here. And then we can pass the create action. And that's going to be add song action. Oh man, I keep putting commas. Input modal, children. Then we have create action. We'll go here, which then we can set. We can just set as create action. That should map properly, right? Create action, yep. There we go. So the only thing now we're missing is the disable stuff. But that's okay. Wait, create action. Oh, do I have to define it like this? Yeah. Okay, so again, in our song list view, we start up here. Whoa! Hey, Ironside, thank you so much for the raid. Holy. Welcome in, folks. Thank you very much. Thanks for bringing in those 5 fresh new devs. Defend it with the buns. We cut the buns and we throw them. So get out of our land. Yo, thank you so much for the raid again, man. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for being here. Throw the buns. Cut off the buns and throw them. Jesus, come on, people. Gotta get those buns out of here. How's it going, dude? Thank you so much again. How was your stream? What's going on? throw the buns. A catapult that just has these big clumps of hair. That'd be freaking hilarious. Let's just do a console.log here for now. Starting song add thing. Just make sure it's actually working. Hey, Miguel Merca. Welcome in. How's it going? I didn't get much done tonight. Farted about, but that's okay. And I can't handle the buttons. Yo, thanks for the follow, Eye Inside. Appreciate you, man. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Thank you again for the raid. Hairball equals cat attack? That sounds about right. But I'm highly allergic to cats, so be careful with those hairballs, alright? That's okay. We have those nights, you know. That's what it's all about. Just go with it. Just go with it. All right, so we're gonna test to see if our action is plumbing all the way through properly. So we should just see a print statement here, showing that it's, you know, it's doing its thing. So we go here, press add, starting song add things. Perfect. So we are plumbed through. The next step is to actually get our link. Maybe get some. I wonder if we should do that or we should do the disabled state stuff first. Maybe the disabled state stuff, because that will be fairly easy to implement right now. So let's do that real quick. Basically just like making the button disabled. We already have some styling set up for that, so we should be good. Great stream content. It's possible one snuck out. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Oh god. Create item action button. So that's going to be up in here. We need to pass in disabled state from here. And then, so that's going to be coming from our add song modal, right? And so if that's the case, we need to pass in a prop that says button disabled. And then essentially that's just going to be, what if we can just add the logic here? If song link, no, it's going to be too much. We should probably just create something for it. So let's do const button disabled, and we'll say Alec pretends he never farts on stream. You never heard it, right? Oh. What's up, Copper Beardy? Welcome back. How you doing? Pretty sure I've heard a few. Hey, okay. Okay. It's all part of life. It's all part of life. Okay, so button disabled if song link. How do we wait? Hold on. How did we do it? Excuse me. It's in our add playlist view. Or add playlists. Modal?
That makes me love you. I'm thinking about you.
Oh. That's it? That's all I did? Playlist name value? Seriously? Okay. I was gonna do check for like length of the string and blah blah blah, and I don't remember just doing that. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. So let's just do playlist is disabled if song link and song comment, or actually song comment's optional, right? So we just care about the song link. I just joined the live coder last week. Hey, congrats, Beardy. Welcome to the team. We got a lot of cool people around here. It's honestly like super cool to see all the new people that are coming into the live coders group. Our community's growing.
That makes me love you.
No worries, Royce. Yo, we're cruising right now with code. I think we're doing a great job.
Things you do to me.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, there's a team. If you actually go down to the bottom of the stream, you'll see that I'm part of a team. Copper Beardy is part of a team as well. Oh, thanks, Enoch. Yeah, right there. Just a bunch of people that are all part of live programming group.
Makes me love you.
We finally have like one pretty solid group. Before it was pretty segmented, but now it's like
That makes me
nice big group. So yeah, if you do live programming, apply to it. Always could use more people, man. So what are you streaming, Beardy?
living in.
Yeah, great peeps there for sure. Okay, so button disabled in our input modal. We come over here. So create action, then button disabled.
And the things you do to me. That makes me love you.
Button disabled.
Think about you.
Okay. And then button disabled is actually going to be passed into our create action button.
That makes me love you. And think about you.
And so that's going to be here.
And the things you do to me.
Oh, it's just disabled.
That makes me love you.
Disabled. There we go. So now we should be good to go if we have nothing in our stuff. You apply? I did. Yeah. Before, when it first came out, it was you had to create a GitHub issue or something like that. I don't know if the process has changed. And Xamarin. Oh, sweet, dude. How are you liking Xamarin? Always like to get people's thoughts on Xamarin.
And the things you do to me. That makes me love you.
Found an old Roar streams? What?
I'm thinking about you.
I've been wanting to catch one of her streams. It's been a while. It's been actually never. I've always wanted to get on one of her streams. Hey, there we go. So now you see that our button is disabled. We'll probably have to add some maybe some link formatting would be cool here. But for now, this is good. And then you'll see if we actually remove that and just put that in, it's still broken. If we do that, we're good to go. So that is sick. I like it.
I'm thinking about you.
Awesome. So then the next thing is now actually maybe what we should do. I guess probably make this a little larger, right? Our input modal.
I'm thinking about you.
So I think we can remove this now, which is awesome. And then we're going to want to oh, yeah, we're going to need to change this right here. Let me add this comment real quick because this is actually just set up to dismiss only the add song modal, but we're also going to have the add playlist modal. I just want to note this so I don't forget. Need to change this to accommodate for playlist modal as well. Yeah. Make an Alec Baca, please. Oh man, I haven't neglected, but I have been bad with updating content for the stream in regards to like overlays and things like that. We had a fairly big one overhaul like a little bit ago, but it's been a while. Got to add some new stuff. I would like to add more at least. For sure. Okay. And so what I was going to do was I was going to change the styles modal. So we need to do input modal styles. And so we had, yeah, the height. Modal height Android. So let's go to our style constants. Enjoying it. XAML is great to use. Takes a lot of code behind stuff away, and using XAML forms simply to do cross-platform development. Okay, nice. I have a problem getting into XAML. That's I don't know, something about it. But it's good to see that people are like, they're hype about it and they're enjoying it. Which means someone has to draw it. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the skill. I kind of suck. Okay, so this thing is 220 in height. So let's go ahead and do... Let's do an export const add modal height, and then we're going to say, oh, it's 250 already for iOS. So I need to make it even larger then. Probably around 300, eh? Probably around 300A. Put modal styles. So you're going to remove this. Oops. Yeah, let's see this. Actually pretty solid. Definitely a lot lower. We have now stuff messed up with the with this. Get modal height minus 90. Why did I do 90? There we go. Okay, so I mean that looks fine right now. We're definitely gonna have to change that. Yeah. All right, but now let's do a commit. Let's add this stuff so we don't lose our work, and then let's actually go ahead and implement some logic for getting data out of these links. So we added a lot of stuff here. Add git commit, adding add song modal, and tweaking styling. Do it. Oh, nice, Copper. Yeah, that's very time consuming, I can imagine. I hope it's going well for you. Okay, cool. So we committed that, and now we can pretty much close out of these things. The biggest thing at the moment is now saying starting Anthem things and then get some data. So how to get song data from like Spotify deep link. So I'm curious if we even can, which we should be able to. content linking for mobile app developers working in native environment where it is possible to detect Spotify. If you are linking to Spotify content from the web, refer to web link section. On all major platforms, Android, iOS, Mac, Windows, Spotify app browser serves the Spotify URI scheme for handling deep links. These URIs are found in entities returned from Spotify Web API under the URI field. Okay. So when Spotify is installed, navigating directly to content, Spotify app provides the best experience since it brings Spotify to the foreground with the selected content. However, you must first determine whether Spotify is present on the device. Oh, that's a good catch. Master thesis, brother, high five. Yeah. So, okay, I guess let's think about this real quick, because the way that this is working, right, is someone posts a song, posts a link to a song. And at that point, that song, that link needs to, that link needs to associate to that song. So how can we just get the info from the URI? Yo, Poopa, what's up, dude? Oh, can you use .map? I don't know. Maybe. What? Shows RESTful endpoints exposed. Spotify Dev API. Yeah, so that's what I was looking for. Ah, I got it. Okay, so let's go to Spotify real quick. Let's go to this thing. Let's go to this thing. Share. Copy song link. Okay. So I'm assuming SI is Spotify ID. Unless it's this. Let's try them both. No. God damn it. God damn it. Hold on, so I gotta get it again. Yeah, so what we're trying to do first is someone adds a new song, right? And when someone adds a new song, like they're just passing in a deep link, right? They're not like putting in the info of the song. So I need to get the content of the song so it can show up. And then I'll have the deep link associated with it as well. That part, yeah, the deep link stuff is okay. Let's do something a little secret here. Don't want you to get into my Spotify account, you know what I'm saying? It's okay, no, I don't need anything. Gotta log in real quick. Yeah, I don't need deep linking yet. Yeah, don't need it yet. I just need to get the track information, is really what I need. Okay, it said invalid ID, so that was actually the incorrect one. Let me try this. Sorry. It has like my OAuth token and stuff on there, so I'd rather not show that right now. There we go. All right. So let me grab this JSON. And we can do that. So sweet. That looks about right there. No, you can't get into my Spotify account. Especially since I just got my new Google Home Mini. What? No way, man. This is what we're looking at. We have our... It's actually pretty extensive. So you have the thing called an album, artists, external IDs. We have Spotify links here already, which is freaking chic. I guess really what we need. So artists includes... They just don't have it for... They have track number, track. They have the name. So we would need name off the bat, which is good. They got that there. What else do we have here? Oh, and then the album name. Oh, album cover. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. So album type single. Oh, the name of the artist maybe? That's something that I totally didn't think of. God damn it. Oh, images. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, so we have our images here as well, which is sick. And then name, cheat codes of the album. Okay. Yeah, I think we'd be pretty solid with this then. So I'm going to save this as a... Just so we can keep reference to it. Spotify song. Or Spotify lookup response. We're actually going to say that to the desktop. All right. Cool. So we have it. And so with that being said, we need to set up a way to do this. Which actually goes into our auth stuff, right? Because we have to have a token in order to make this request as well. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. I wonder if one, we just set it up, or two, we just kind of mock it out for now, and then like assuming that we have assuming that we have the data already in hand. So like we're coming back from the response from the API and we have all our shit we need. We just kind of mock it out like that. I mean, you're right, Poopa. I mean, it makes sense. But literally, the only thing that's happening right now is the first screen, which we haven't implemented, which is the auth stuff. That needs to be implemented, right? And then at this point, the only thing that we need to do here is grab the auth token and then set up some sort of service that gets called here at this point, right? So on add song action, call the service, get the data, blah, and that's it. So it's like there's not really much backtracking. It's going to be a bunch of adding new things, right? Swag Samuel, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here. Thanks for being here. Yeah, so it's like I don't think we're gonna backtrack. It's just gonna be a bunch of additions, and I that's why I'm just kind of like, as long as we have our like song model set up properly to receive what we're expecting, then we should be good. And that has been planned. Hopefully it's been planned until we actually start working on it. So. Do I want to pass all this shit into here? I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? It just seems like a lot of stuff to pass in. Yeah, I mean, blech, I guess. I don't know. Artwork. Can you just format this for me? Wait, what's it complaining about? Oh, this. Artwork. Platform. Deep link. Doesn't format this? Oh shit, man. Because we can also, I'm thinking we just pass in our JSON blob, right? Because we could also just pass in this thing, right? And essentially it's like, hey, you figure out on the actual song class how to deconstruct that. Maybe that's what we should do instead. Right? And this is actually, it would be a good example. We just grab a couple of these. Okay, I kind of like that. Because then all we have to do is we get the data back. We don't have to do the deconstruction in the actual song list itself. We do it over on this side, which makes a lot more sense, right? So let's go ahead and say song blob. And then deconstruct JSON here. Oh, and then in this guy, we can do helpers, and we'll call this guy or we can do this thing like function. I don't know what to call it. I keep thinking like deconstruct song blob. I feel like it's a terrible name. It's the only name I can think of right now. And essentially it's just going to do all these sets. And we pass in the song blob. So we do deconstruct song blob. All right. And so in here, I guess let's take a look at this thing. So first thing we need to get is an ID. So I think maybe we should use an ID from, yeah, we should just use the song ID, right? That probably makes sense. That can probably be pretty useful for other things as well. So they have an ID here. So let's just do this.id equals our blob song blob.id, right? So that's one added by this dot added by some person. So this one we might actually have to pass in that data, but at the same time, like if we're logged in as a certain user, at this point we'll already know who the person is that added it. So to do get current user signed in. So it's going to be ya boy Alec. Hey Kinterkin, what is up? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here, my friend. Cool. And then we have this dot name, and that's going to be literally songblob.name. And then we have artist. So this is actually going to be pretty sick. I think pretty straightforward. It's going to have to be song blob dot artists. It looks like external URLs, ID, name. So artists, and then we'll probably have to just go into the first array or the first object. I guess, this is gonna be like a multi-track thing. I think it's okay to always grab the first one because we want it to be, I mean, we just want it to be the main artist. Like, do you think? Nah. I mean, that's cool. I don't know. Main artist sounds good to me. I guess for collaborations and stuff, like we can see how that works out. And then album. So we'll go into songblob.album. And then album's going to have, this is artist as well. Okay. Name. So album.name. And this is just an object itself. And then album artwork. It's going to be songblob.album. Images, and we're going to want to it would make sense at the 64 by 64 probably. Wonder if that's always returned. Probably not, right? It's probably not gonna be in the same order since it's an array. Like, we don't know what order it's gonna be returned in. So what we can do is just check for the height, or maybe just the width. And then at that point, so songblob.album.images. And we can do a find, right? Because find will actually return the object. Yes, okay. That's what I'm looking for. Shitty shop. What's up? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here. I'm so excited. One of my besties, American, is applying for Spanish residency. If she gets it, I get to see her often. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. Ooh, that'll be a lot of fun. Maybe join artists into a string so all are displayed. Artist.map a.name.join. That's actually a pretty good idea. Yes, good call there, Poopa. I like it. Yeah, might as well, right? Cool. Yeah, that's actually a really smart idea. Okay, so we got that, and then the images, right? That's what I was doing. So I was going to do a find I dot with is equal to 64. And then we'll do dot URL once we find that. Right, that makes sense. Songblob.album.images.find, where i.width is equal to 64. Once we get that, we just grab the URL. Hey, silly, welcome. Doing well, doing well. How are you doing? Anyone with more than one artist, various artists? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I always thought as well. That's why I thought they'd put as one artist, but I guess not. If find returns undefined, it'll crash your app. Good call. Okay. So why don't we do this? Should do this. And then we'll do album, artwork. Oh, will this bool check in JavaScript check for null and undefined? Because I think if it's null, it's technically will come back as true, right? Doing good? Awesome, silly. It's nice to see you, dude. How's your week been going? I would just use image if it's the smallest image. Yeah, but is that guaranteed? That's why I was filtering it. I would assume it is, but can I guarantee that it's always going to be the last image? I'm just trying to grab the smallest one because I think the size of our image is like 60 pixels. I'm just afraid it's not always going to be guaranteed as that, which is why I was doing that. All right. Oh, platform deep link. I was like, wait a minute, what? Oh, right, we got to pass that in. That's what let's call this, the link. Do a link like that. Both the image height and width vary. Well, so those are the things I thought would stay constant, right? I guess there's some API docs that we should probably look into. Come on, let's take a look. Image objects. If unknown, null or not returned, the source URL of the image width, null or return. Okay. You may be right. You may be right. It does look like it's very much sorted. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably the right way to do it. Well, we have a customer that keeps complaining about his data not showing up. All of our other customers aren't facing the issue and we can't pinpoint the issue. Oh, damn, dude. That's the freaking worst. It's like one person is experiencing it, but it's bad enough where you have to check everything. Yeah, totally get you. Totally get you there. I don't know if we need the sort, Poopa. I don't think it really matters at that point, right? Maybe he has no data. Maybe he just has nothing. Did it say? No, it didn't say it was already sorted. Oh, wait. The cover art of the album verifies whitest first. So if it's the whitest first, I guess you can assume that it would just be in descending order. So yeah, actually. Yeah, that makes sense. Why, Enoch? We own GitHub, bro. Microsoft owns GitHub. What you mean? So it'd be just album images dot length total length minus wait a second, sorry. Okay, so it's album images length -1 else undefined. Alrighty. I don't know. I think there's a plan. I'm sure there's a plan behind that. I am sure there is. Okay, so it's platform deep link is what I'm looking for here. And then we have comments. So comments should be I guess it would be one comment to begin with. That this is a newly created song, right? So just go like that. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah, I mean, TFS does... Oh, it's not called TFS anymore, just so you know. It is called Azure DevOps. We use the proper naming here for Microsoft products. Azure DevOps, please. Don't mess it up, all right? So we can do our new song. And we're going to say new song. And we're going to pass in the things. Song blob. And then we're gonna need to pass in the comment as well. Probably check to make sure the comments, there's actually a comment. And then we need the blob. Wait, what's wrong here? Why does it say that? I know it is. Do you watch Peaky Blinders? No, I need to. I was told last weekend that I have to watch that show. And so I've been, maybe I'll start today. Maybe that's what we'll do. Start that. I gotta start watching it. I've heard it's very good. I guess the other thing is, how can I read? How do you read stuff in JavaScript? Read JSON file. File reader? Is that what we need to use? I need something quick and easy. Yeah, so I'm just, right now my mock JSON is right here. So I just want to read it from this file. I don't want to copy and paste it into the code. Okay. New file reader. File reader. Reader.onload. Function event. Console log. Target result. Reader.read as text. Okay. Oh, yeah. Great point. Yeah, good call. It's so good. Oh my God, I gotta watch it. Oh, I gotta watch it. That's a good one. What's up, Paul Stella? Just import the file? Yeah, no, thank you. Good call. Good call. I guess let's make a mock folder here, right? Well, not in there. There we go. And that's gonna poop itself. So let's go over here and go over here. And we will do, what will we do? Sweet. So then here, yeah, we just do export default. Oh, I gotta rename this though. Spotify find response .js export default. Can we just do this? No? Season 3 and 4 are fire? Yo, let's go. What did I do wrong here? I messed something up. I thought export default you just had to do that there. I should probably rename this as well. Oh, const. Yeah. Yes, thank you. Wait, no. With export default, you should just be able to do this, I thought. Excuse me. Oh, here we go. Export default. There we go. And so I can just do this. And then here. Import Spotify mock. Find response. From Grüvee mock. Jesus. Okay. There we go. Wowza. Thanks, everyone. Sorry about that. Keep in mind, you'll be mutating the same object everywhere you use it unless you call a function to get the mock data. Okay, gotcha. So that's okay though. That doesn't matter because we're actually never touching the data. We're never mutating it. We're just literally getting the contents of it, and then we're actually creating a new song object out of it anyways. Right? And so if we're creating a new song object, it shouldn't hold reference to... Right? Yeah. No, I think that's right. If I can remember some of my bad JavaScript knowledge, that's how it works, right? It's like, if I'm creating a new instance of an object with this data, though I change the data on this new object, it shouldn't change the original object. Something like that. Something along those lines, right? Okay. So then we have our create song object. So at that point, that's what we just did. Missing Chris, what's up? Welcome in. How you doing today? And then it should just be set songs to display. And we should do a spread of our no, we don't need to do a spread. We just need to append it. All right, is that how I did it for the playlist? Oh, hold on a second here. Okay, no, I did do a spread. Oh, all right, I created the array. All right. So it was, we have to actually get the playlist ID and then spread it on the songs within the playlist. Forgot about that. Fine, and you? Doing well, man. Doing well. Just doing some JavaScripty things with some extra logic added. Yes, I guess. What do you mean extra logic added, dude? What should we do? If I get, I always get a bit confused with these things. It's like, I find my playlist, right? I get reference to that object. Does this object still point back to the object that's in my playlist, right? So if it does, by changing the songs, does that mean you could do const playlist equals playlist.splice, then do your find? Yeah, but to begin with though, right? Like, does this reference hold reference back to the actual object within my playlist? So if I modify this, it will modify what's in my playlist. I always forget that with JavaScript. Hey, Davey, welcome back, man. Yeah, long time no see for sure. I've been a little spotty with the streams, but glad to be back today. We'll be here tomorrow and Friday. You should set state to trigger re-render. Okay. Got it, got it. But so playlist.splice. But why use splice? Because if we do the same thing here, then we could essentially just do this as well, right? Oh, because that's not going to reset it, right? Or it wouldn't, not that it wouldn't do that. It would just be, wait, hold up. Splice. I don't remember what splice does. Oh, removing or replacing existing objects. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. So splice. Okay. Yeah, gotcha. Splice is faster. Yeah, I don't. I mean, prettier is nice, but it's all about the splice. It's all about something to be faster, anyways. But if I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna do the splice, right? Does splice take an anonymous function that we can use? Yo, Marcus League, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here, friend. Because I need to find it first, right? So it would be something along the lines of like, splice. Hey, noob hacks, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team as well. Thanks for being here today. Yeah, because we have the start, and then we have places one element at index 4. Hey, what's up, AJ? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in to the Pixel Logic team. Glad to have you here, friend. Splice will return empty array without args. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Slice my bads. Oh god. Yeah, but if we use splice here, if we can just do this. Oh, but the whole point is we want to trigger it with the hook, right? So, or the set state. Oh, the shallow copy. Yeah. And we just set the state. So from begin to end. Okay. Got it. Okay. Let's try this again then. So if we do the shallow copy of slice, we essentially slice our new playlist, and then at this point we can do playlist dot find. Hey, Grüvee. Love it. Yo, thanks Davey for the freaking tier 1 sub. 2 months. You're awesome. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you for the support, man. Enjoy the emotes. Enjoy the awesome benefits of being an intern of the Pixelogic dev team. Glad to have you here, man. Appreciate that support again. Grüvee. That was good. That was good. Grüvee. I don't know why it's stuck in my head now. Oh, we should probably say clone. Klein. Clone. The clone. Wait a minute though. So new array object. We do, oh, if we do p.find, or we do playlist clone.find, find it by ID, this would return our proper playlist. But then we need to set it. Oh, wait, I can just do a map, right? Because if I do a map here, then we can modify it in line. Is it a map? Or a for each? Because I would like to do it inline if I can. All I want to do... It seems like such a heavy way to doing it. Yeah, I'm just like... confuse myself. My original approach was find the playlist, alter that copy of the playlist, but then I need to put it back in the same spot. So, and then set the state. Update it, set playlist. Yeah, but so that's the thing though. So like, if I do this now, right? Or to have it, then I can do playlist dot songs is equal to playlist.songs, and then the song, right? And then I need to do set playlists. But before I do set playlist, I need to oh no, I should be able to do playlist clone, right? No, it should be though. It's set playlist. It should be set playlists. As technically. How many times am I using that actually? 6 times. Yeah, so we'll probably change that. Yeah. But so it'd be like this. The part that I keep getting strung up on is like this is being set to this, which should be that, which should be good to go. Yeah. 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 Oh, right. The check for playlists. So if playlists, then we do this stuff. That should be good. Yeah. This is kind of what I was thinking to do. This is good though, I guess, for the cloning. So now we need to actually pass this shit in to the wow, add song modal, right? That's where I'm that's where I'm going. Where am I going again? Navigate to add playlist modal. No. So playlist view. Oh, that should be. This is songless view, so it's navigating. Wait a minute. Add item button. Add to playlist modal. So we're gonna have to pass this action along. Oh. Delete song from playlist. Here it is. I'm like trying to figure out where I was. Swipeable playlist item. So if we go here, then we need to pass that along. And then playlist data, delete playlist action. Swipeable playlist item. Oh, that's delete. Yeah. Playlist item. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so we have to pass it all the way down to playlist item from playlist view. So then this needs a delete song from playlist. So we can do a add song to playlist item. Like that. Isn't this more of a data structure thing? One playlist as an object with its ID as a key be better? Probably. Probably so. Yeah, we might want to revisit that. Figure out how to properly set that up instead of having like an array. But at the same time, I mean, we can still No, maybe so though. I'm not sure right now. Swipeable playlist item. Yeah, so the thing with the different platforms, right, is I'm pretty sure we're going to have to do some custom mapping to map them all into our own object. Just like the exact reason why Aurora's just said. It's like, I'm pretty sure they could be somewhat similar, but they're definitely going to be different. So we might as well take it, and we're going to have custom mappers. So that's what I was talking about earlier about setting up API stuff. Like, we're going to have to, when we do each one, we should set up a custom mapper from the beginning. And depending on what API is coming back, if it's YouTube, Spotify, Google Music, whatever, then we pass it into that mapper. So it maps to the Grüvee structure. Holy crap. This has been passed down to generations. Oh my god. Show song list action. Holy shit. Okay, so this is going to go to song list. We made it to the motherland though. We made it. Oh my god. We made it. Oh my god. How did we get there? I don't even know right now. Oh, I definitely missed putting that somewhere. But we're going to try it out. Let's see what happens. If I go here. Oops. Oh, here we go. Show song list action. So playlist item 44. Oh. What's up, Bunny? You stream from laptop? Nah. Or yes and no. I have a capture card that goes into my desktop, but I have a streaming PC. Yes. Thank you, Royce. Thank you. So failed prop type, invalid prop source applied to image. The heck? Invalid prop source applied to image in song item detail. Oh, well, that's cool. So it did something. Hey, there it is. It did it, sort of. See if it actually added, though. Nah, it didn't set the state. It set the state in one spot, but it didn't like truly set the state. Yes, dude. Hell yeah, man. We did it. Oh, it's just not saying the state properly in the other section, so we're gonna have to look at that. But I do have to head out. I'm a little late, so gotta go. Semi-pog. Yeah, that's like pretty-ish, pog-ish, sort of. It's a lot of action passing. Holy Jesus. But anyways, thank you all for coming out today. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you for all the support and fun. If you haven't, consider giving the channel a follow. Get notified when I go live. We're here Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. UTC and 5:30 a.m. PST. Would love to have you back. And also consider joining our Discord. Have a lot of really cool people over there. And talk about a lot of stuff, showcase your projects, and get info on Grüvee and what we're working on and how things are going. So appreciate you being here. But at the end of every stream, we always love throwing a nice little raid. So let's see who's on today in the programming world and show them some love. Hey, thank you, KRT, for the follow. Welcome to the Pixelogic team. Glad to have you here, my friend. Thanks for being here. Let's see if we can find a new programming stream out today. If I can type. Unity project code name. I saw die. Die in space. What? Maybe let's look for like web development. So you can see some cool web devs out there. Adding more to my website. Huh. Why not? Why not? Everyone get ready for that raid. Let's show some love. Rip the bud. Uh-oh, I'm buffering. Thank you all again for being here. Really, really appreciate you all. Thanks for sticking around. Sorry about the past couple days and not being on stream quickly. But we'll be here rest of this week. So hope to see you around. Thanks again. Enjoy the raid. Have a good day. Thanks.